What's up guys, welcome back to Nuts and Bolts Auto, and today I'm going to be replacing the trunk lock actuator on this Mercury Grand Marquis. Now I'm going to be replacing the actuator because it sounds really bad when you hit the lock. The car will also give you this notification on the dash indicating that the trunk is open even though the trunk is actually closed. Another issue that you might have is that the trunk doesn't close properly, so when you drop it, it just immediately bounces back without actually latching. As you can see right here is the latching mechanism. It has the actuator right here which controls the latch, and that gets its signal from the computer through these wires to open. And it also has the sensor right here for your vehicle to know when the trunk is actually open. Then you have a cable right here that runs all the way across this way, and that goes to this keyhole right here. So when you put in your key and turn it, you should be able to open the trunk. On your vehicle, if you don't have direct access to this immediately, you might have a cover right here and you might need to remove some push pins or something around there. On this Grand Marquis though, you could see there's only 3 bolts holding it in. There's one right there, another one right there, and another one on this side. If your door latch ever fails to open, you could always pull this little handle right here. That's a manual operation of the latch, and you could also open it with the key if your vehicle has that option. On most vehicles, you could reach in here and pull the center seat out or pull down half of the seat, and that'll allow access into the trunk if you can't open it. On this Grand Marquis, unfortunately, that's not an option, so you'd have to actually remove the seat in order to get to the trunk if it's not opening with the key. As my replacement, I'm using this Dorman part. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a pick. In this case, I'm using a 90-degree pick. And I'm gonna pull this connector off a little bit. And on this side, you could see the manual lock. It's just a cable, and you can go ahead and grab it, give it a pull, and that'll pop right out of there. So now all we gotta do is remove these 3 bolts, and I've got a 3/8 drive 8mm, and we can get them out of there. So right here's the old part. We'll go ahead and get rid of that one and install the new one. So with the new actuator in place, all we gotta do is tighten down the bolts. So now all we gotta do is install this cable over here. You just gotta match up the center to that rod. And also, this thing has 2 little notches on the side that line up with these pins. So you line it up and give it a firm push, and that's installed. And the last thing we gotta do is install the connector. So go ahead and grab your connector and push it in place. So now we got the new actuator installed, and let's hit it again. And as you can see, there's no more nasty buzzing, so we should be good to go. Now we just gotta test it to make sure it closes and opens correctly. So that worked great, and there's no more message on the dash telling me that the trunk is open. I hope this helped you guys out. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those other goodies. Thank you.